These golden ages were enterprising as hell on a hot day in June. Yes, sir. Say, what do you do, Estelle? I mean, you don't drink with your friends no more. And it don't take much to see that your baby-making days is long gone, yeah. Yeah, what do the good church people do when they ain't singing, praying, or stuffing their mouths with some the sisters' chicken dinners?
You want me to drink with you, Mel? You need somebody to drink with?
No, I don't particularly think I need that. I'm just trying to be polite. I mean, when you got to say ugly things, sometimes it's better to be polite. I'm just pouring a little molasses on the bile, don't you know?
Ain't gonna be no stove.
I'm sorry.
Where you going, Estelle?
Get me a glass.
Well, it's all right. I mean, we got our health and strength, and if we don't get the stove now,
you know, I'm
well,
glad you said that, because that's what's been worrying me. Yeah, I was worried how you'd feel when I came home and told you we had to have us a cosigner. Was worried about that all the way home. Yeah, here I thought I was going to get out of this respectable, independent, useful. Yeah, shoot. I was even thinking I was going to take a shot at John and Ebenezer.
maybe my nephew would.
He don't live in the state. And it got to be somebody what own a house, got all their limbs in working condition, somebody to guarantee, understand, living. Yeah, that's what they want. Somebody that makes some other folks want to live long enough to pay off a loan.
Well, why don't you say so? I got me a house.
Now, Estelle.
I do.
I can't let you do nothing like that.
Now, why not? Y'all can't be wanting that much money. And anyway.
Anyway, nothing. Now, you done worked too hard for that house to have it be given over to some white folks downtown.
He ain't giving nothing to nobody. He's just putting his name on a piece of paper and promising to pay some money. And anyway, them loans is insured. Ain't nobody coming after him.
That's right. You know, Amos Jackson co-signed for me when I got my first car. Now, how long y'all need it for?
It's a 3-year loan. But we're going to make all them payments. You hear me? As a matter of fact, we done put a little bit down already in advance. So you ain't got to worry about a thing, man.
Oh, now, Mr. Patterson, you just can't let the man...
But let the man what? Let the man do what? All we want is his signature, and he don't have to give us that if he don't want to. But I tell you one thing, we got to be down there tomorrow afternoon with them papers and a cosigner. Well, there ain't no business. There ain't no two ways to that.
Well, it ain't right to make somebody else carry your weight. It ain't right, and I don't want nothing to do with it.
Well, it's just like he said, only a signature.
I don't want no co-signers. I ain't going away from here owing nothing to nobody, not even them white folks downtown.
What you expect to do, sell chicken dinners, run a couple of buses to Atlantic City?
It's better than borrowing.
Damn you, old woman, who the hell cares about what you owe after you dead? I seen this store going down the drain this afternoon. It wasn't because I couldn't get the money up. Hell, a few $100 Malin Patterson pissed that much away any night in the week if it wanted. It's just because I couldn't find any way to get the money that would please satisfy you. That's the truth. No way that was decent, kind, Christian. Now, that's the way you want it, now, isn't it? You want it straight down the line and up front. Well, that is the way you getting it. The man here say
Stop it! Ain't right for grown folks to be as tearing, biting at each other this way. Now, I know what I'm doing, Miss Lydia.
I want my store. And ain't a goddamn soul on this earth gonna keep me from getting it out and got this close. I got a right to it. Done lived long enough, poor enough, to have me something.
I'm sorry. I wanted it as much as you did. Come on, Brother Holloway. You want to push those things to this end of the table for me, please? You know, it's funny, but I had gotten kind of used to the idea. I had figured out how I was going to say hello to the children and look at them when they come in with the pennies and all. Last night I was unpacking boxes in there, and I got to thinking about how nice it would be to have all them children just coming and going all the time. I ain't had no grands, I still. It was just me and Clarence. But I knew I'd have me some when we put out that sign. I'd just make them all my grandchildren. I know that sounds silly coming from somebody who never had chicken or child. But that's what it all meant to me.
Yeah, you gonna have your stove, Miss Lydia. This is nothing but a setback. Something gonna turn up.
It ain't just the money. Not no more, it ain't. It's the spirit of the thing, Estelle. I done lost the spirit, and I'm scared now. I'm beginning to think like an old lady again.
Well, you're gonna just have to stop it. Now, we need for you to do this thing.
We?
Hey, all of us, we need it. It's important. But probably because it's so damn foolish. Now, how much you need?
Now, I meant what I said, Estelle. Folks have to care about the way they leave here. And I can't promise to pay you back no money.
How much?
Oh, I don't know. Can't be more than $300-400.
$300-400? Is that all, woman? I thought you was talking about some money. That ain't nothing but chicken feed. One rally day down to Ebenezer get that, and it wouldn't be like borrowing either.
A rally?
Ain't I the chairman of the Deacon Board? And I bet you Sarah's got some envelopes left over from the Women's Day rally in her pocketbook. It's time they did something for you. You, the church mother, wouldn't hurt them none to show their appreciation.
You think it would be right and proper, though, for a church to be invested in business like that?
Lord, yes, the church can help. And they will, too. Now, I'm going to tell Sarah, because you know she's good at getting the people to do things they might not want to do. And the last rally day for the women ain't been but a couple weeks ago.
Oh, I'm going to tell Mr. Patterson. And folks wouldn't have to give less than they want to. That's the nice thing about a rally. And with everybody giving just a little bit, Mr. Patterson, well, then you wouldn't have to be beholden to nobody. Yoo-hoo, Mr. Patterson. Oh, and we can pay it back. We could buy that communion chalice the pastor's been talking about soon as the store start making some money. Oh, it sounds just fine.
Church? Oh, no. I couldn't go to the church for no help. Not now, I couldn't.
Well, I don't see why not. It wouldn't be like you're throwing the money away.
Well, you see what I mean? I ain't exactly what you call church folks. Oh, I don't doubt that they'd take up a collection or two for you, Miss Lydia, but I couldn't take it even if it did. Make my whole life out to be nothing but a lie.
You gonna quit?
I'm gonna think, Estelle. That's right. Yeah. All the time thinking when you ought to be out there doing. Remember when I used to say that? We done come up from home, and I say that to you all the time, stick in the mud. Yeah. While I'd be running out there trying to see what I could get into, what I could make work. And old Estelle here, he'd be just a-sitting and thinking. Thinking and sitting. It's my turn now.
You going out?
Yep, gonna take this suit back to the man I borrowed it from. That's right. Borrowed it from. So much I got is borrowed, Miss Lydia. Even the stove. Somebody else's place. Yeah, done got so it's almost somebody else's dream. Even Estelle done bought a piece of it. You know something, I don't think that's quite right. I mean, to move in on people and give them things that ain't really theirs, that don't really belong to them, that they're doing just fine without. I mean, if it's really yours, you ought to be the one to work for it and make it real. Yeah, I heard myself when I come in here cussing and fussing because something I wanted was in danger. Something I made you want.
Oh, I do want to stow Milan. I do want it, and we can have it.
Indeed you can. You got friends that help you, too.
Just start out a little smaller, that's all.
Well, I'll need your help. But later on. Right now, I'm going to have to do some figuring. See, can I work this thing out to be the way it ought to be? Because if this lady and me going to be partners, we going to keep on pushing. Ain't that right, Miss Lady?
Whatever you want.
You know something? Something I just don't understand. How come you let somebody like me in your house in the first place?
Oh, go on. You're a fine man.
Yeah, but that ain't so. I can't let you put that on me because that's something I can't live up to, you know. The last words of Maitland Patterson should be, you ain't never learned to let a good thing go past.
You gonna be late?
I don't think so, but you lock up anyway, huh?
Wait a minute, can't you see me coming? Where's he going this time of night? Didn't you see me coming across the street?
Yeah, men folks got things to do in the early evening, if you want to know.
He went to take back a suit he borrowed from a man.
I should have known. He ain't had a place to get nothing what looked like anything.
You know, one of these days, you gonna open your mouth to say something and your tongue gonna cleave to the roof.
I ain't saying nothing I didn't say to his face. And besides, I didn't come over here to stay. I just come over here to get my copy of Jet that was mixed up in them papers I give you.
Oh, look upstairs in my bedroom. I was reading it.
Well, you want me to take this thing in the back?
If you please, Brother Holloway.
You know, you keep your faith in the Lord. Everything gonna be all right.
Thank you.
Since when you don't make your bed? The pillowcases every which way.
You know, I'm gonna see what they got over at that place on Diamond Street. Ain't so chinchy about what to throw away over there.
I made my bed. I know I did, 'cause I got out a needle and thread and sewed up the corner of the pillowcase. I made my bed.
Well, what then?
The money. I put the money in the pillowcase. I told him that. I put it there so it would be safe and we'd have it for tomorrow. But I made my bed. I pulled all the covers up good and tight, folded everything over real neat. I do that every morning. I made my bed.
Well, I'll be damned.
Major funding for New Jersey Playhouse was provided by the New Jersey State Council on the Arts. Additional funding was provided by the Geraldine R. Dodge Foundation.